Like, I just want to push a button.
You're going to get attacked on the internet.
I'm going to teach deaf and blind kids to read.
The country singer slid into our DMs.
Our DMs?
Hello and welcome to Nick and Kristen in the podcast. I'm Nick. That's Kristen. I was doing that. That's Kristen. And this is the podcast. We're married and we have a 7-year-old daughter. We like to just talk about married parenting things, and hopefully this is something you're interested in. If you like it, please subscribe. The first thing we're going to start right out the gate is, what's that hill you're willing to die on? That weird hill that like no one else really agrees with, or is just kind of an odd hill to die on.
Well, not quite parenting or marriage related, but as a married couple, we'll discuss it. I know you had to write yours down so you could remember it, so I'll allow you to go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I will die on this hill, Kristen. T9 is way better than touch texting. Do you remember T9 texting?
Yes.
So this is going to sound old. It is have to push the number 4 times to get to the L.
Oh, I hate
have to push it. But I could do it without looking at my phone. This touch typing thing, every time I text or every time I do anything, it's always wrong.
I know. Mine's always wrong too.
Is it me or like I got fat thumbs? I'm sick of it. It has
you gotta just slow down a little
I know,
bit.
but I'm in the zone. And so T9, I could drive and go text a whole message.
You are a young man though.
I know, without ever looking at the phone, because it's like 555-441-1777. Like, you know where all the numbers are. And so I wish T9 would come back. If anything, give me a physical keyboard back on my phone again. I know as phones were getting older and everything was going touchscreen, that we were all like, yeah, screw touch or like actual buttons.
Yeah.
And now as I've gotten older, I'm like, man, can we just bring a button back somewhere?
That's how you know when you're old. You're
I just
want to push a button.
It's so much easier on
all
cars.
These robots pushing buttons for me.
I don't care about the robots. I just want the physical. I miss physical touch.
I know.
Kristen.
I know.
And I don't know if it's that weird of a hill, but I think no one really likes T9. I love T9. That's the hill you're willing to die on. I was a T9 god, Kristen. All right, you're up. What's that weird hill you're willing to die on?
There is absolutely no way that Helen Keller did all that stuff.
Interesting.
There's no way.
You're going to get attacked on the internet
by
all the Helen Keller fans.
She lost her sight and her hearing at 19 months old.
Yeah.
And you're telling me the woman went on to graduate college, become a proficient author and all this stuff. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, in the middle of what year was it? I don't know. Like, I mean.
That's a good question. Like, how much do you know about Helen Keller?
Not a whole lot.
It's a bold for you to come out and start bashing Helen Keller without the background.
I'm not bashing. I'm just saying it didn't happen the way they wanted you to think it happened.
Well, like one of those like miracle stories that they're like, this is going to be a great movie if we can just keep it together.
Right. And I kind of equate it, and please don't come after me, but after like the Rosa Parks situation.
Damn.
Because,
all right.
No, hold on a second, because that was very much true. But remember, it was a planned event.
Yes.
Like it was
a
planned protest, and we grew up thinking that it was just this woman that was just sort of fed up. I mean, she was fed up.
Yes.
But like she was just fed up after a long day and just improv that she didn't want to go.
That's true.
I'm not doing this.
I did always think that was like very. I was shocked. It was like 2 years ago that we found out. I was like, what? I was like, it was all part of a plan.
Right, and then you look back and you're like, oh, there was all these photographers there.
Yeah.
Like, how did they know that moment was going to happen?
That's true.
Because it was part of a planned protest.
It's
right?
not less significant.
It's not.
But
not at all.
I feel like I got swindled.
It just felt like it was a very different story growing up. That it was just like,
I get that,
in the moment, she decided to do this thing. I don't think it happened the way they tell us it happened.
Okay.
Like, I don't think Annie Sullivan was writing.
Damn. How do you remember all these names? She's like, she went to college. Like, how did you do a little studying for Helen Keller before we started talking about this?
Not really.
Jesus,
but
this is living rent free in your brain. Who the hell is Allison?
Because remember, like the story was that she would take her over to the well.
I remember the well.
And she would splash water on, and Helen Keller was, I have no idea what's going on because I'm deaf and I'm blind and I don't know and she would sign and go, water. Like, she can't hear her anyway.
Yeah, was there a movie?
What do you mean?
Did you watch the movie? Is that where you learned all this stuff?
I learned it.
I remember the hand thing because she could talk with a hand.
She was like, but it's like she had no form of reference.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she didn't know it was water. She knew it was
Right, but
yeah.
but
okay.
yes, it's like, but did Annie Sullivan like create the did she know? And if she had a language already ready to pass down to Helen Keller, then this wasn't just some random meetup. Like the parents sought this person out with the goal of like, you're going to teach my kid to read and to write.
Yeah,
and then everything that I know about blind people,
which is
more than I realized because I have a blind friend.
You do?
And yes, we all do.
Oh, that's right.
And
Sorry.
one of
I don't know
he's
if he
not
watches.
watching this. But like
He'd laugh at that joke. So
he
it's
would
fine.
laugh. He's very funny.
In fact, I'm going to make him listen to this.
Stop it, don't you dare. But like he's very much like it's not like you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just that partial vision is gone and stuff. So this idea of like Helen Keller not being able to see a lick of hair on somebody's head, not being able to hear anything, and being able to take a language from some random maid nurse that just came to live in the house, how coincidental. I'm showing my my lack of knowledge because maybe
you're dropping way more knowledge
very
than I
well
had,
known that Annie Sullivan was like, I'm going to teach deaf and blind kids to read, and the parents brought her in specifically for this.
See, I feel like you're taking this moment to drop all the knowledge you know about Helen Keller. Like,
By
you're
the
like,
way,
like, this is my chance.
I didn't know if
Finally.
you know, but I
It's like-
minored in Helen
Like
Keller.
you've been holding on to this to have like
but
some
I
weird.
just don't
okay.
think I don't think it was the way they presented it to us.
I mean, you're making a lot of good points. Because we did a lot of work with the guide dogs for the blind,
Right.
in San Francisco, and they show you the different levels of blind. Like
Right.
you're not necessarily like all black.
I mean, that
And
can
so
definitely happen.
It could have been,
But a lot
and
of
it could have
times
been what
it's
she was
more
dealing
depth
with.
perception. It's more like areas of gray.
Yeah,
and,
or just blurriness. And then like I wonder if it's the same with deaf. Like,
Right.
is there levels of like I just can't hear really well? Is there like nothing? Because I'm sure there's levels. That's why like cochlear implants and things like that
Right.
work. So she could. I mean, it's very possible that she was not
Think about
super
it.
deaf and super blind.
But they made it seem like she
yeah, like
couldn't
she- yeah.
understand anything. That
Yeah,
from
we should,
19 months old, that she had no frame of reference for anything. And this one miraculous woman plucked straight from the ether was able to, with the fortitude and the motivation to teach this young woman how to do everything. And I'm not saying you can't learn those kinds of things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that kind of investment also was not made on young girls back in the age of Helen Keller.
So yeah, well then think about it. I don't know if you know this because you seem to be the Helen Keller expert. Was her family rich? Because this seems like some rich white people thing to do. Like if
I don't know.
If a non-rich person was born,
Yes.
deaf and blind, would she have become Helen Keller? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
believe
feel like,
she was from an affluent family.
yeah, and that's probably why Anne Murphy or whatever the hell her name is got involved. What is it?
Annie Sullivan.
Why she got involved? Because like
right. They were kind of like, we need help with
in
this.
fact, it could have been a whole scam. She could have been like
Right.
talking and then Helen Keller would show something and she would like, see, she totally understands. She wrote
I don't
this
think
book.
it's like
And so Allison Cross or whatever her name
Annie
is
Sullivan.
wrote this book
No.
and claimed it was Helen Keller, but she was like, no, this is what she told me to write. This could have been a whole scam.
No, it wasn't a scam because and
If she's the only one
Helen
that can
Keller
speak
went on
language.
to like tell her story and everything like that. But
actually tell the story?
well, I mean, write
Could
it.
she talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could she talk and write?
I don't think she could talk. She was
But how could she write?
deaf,
She
but
couldn't. She was blind. She couldn't write.
right. But they created Braille, right? I mean, not from
I don't
her,
remember.
but like
We really should have done more research.
No, I
on
know.
this.
I mean, I could. Look, you asked me what the
It's true. No, I
weirdest
mean-
hill I would die on, and all I'm saying is,
It didn't happen
I don't
the
think
way-
it happened the way that they told us it happened.
Okay. I'll allow that.
And
I'm very curious to know more now.
yeah, from
like-
all I know about PR spins and marketing and packaging,
And as history has
and
shown
as
us
history
that,
has shown, like nothing's ever random.
Yeah.
People plan things and like
Nothing's ever
everything's
as
this
good,
great
yeah.
motivational story, but they forget to tell us like, oh well, dad owned 9 companies before they gave it to the kid. Like no one's ever self-made. Like no one's ever, you know what I mean?
It's
like
a good point. Yeah, they don't.
I just
yeah.
don't think it happened the way it was presented.
I feel like
Okay?
we need to do more research, and I think this is going to stir the pot. All the Helen Keller experts out there,
Everyone's
please.
like, Google's like, why
weigh
is
in.
Helen Keller trending?
Yeah, because we can get stuff.
Yeah, I
trending.
know.
But yeah,
Hundreds of them,
all the-
dozens of them are
Well,
Googling.
I mean, it's probably significantly more than people were Helen Keller Googling
I
yesterday.
know. They're like, oh my
So,
God.
I mean,
We're coming back around. The young kids are finding out about me.
So yeah, if you have a Helen Keller expert in your family, tell them to watch this podcast.
I mean,
I'd love to know more.
I know I'm wrong about a lot of stuff.
I'm
okay?
sure that a
I
lot
know
of
I'm
that was
wrong,
made up.
But I'm just saying, it didn't happen the way they told us it happened.
It never does. Speaking of which, Chase Rice
Yeah.
The country singer slid into our DMs.
Our DMs?
I don't know if you know this.
Like,
we
for
got
real?
this email
No,
from Chase
stop it.
Rice.
Stop it.
Says, "Good morning, beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope you woke up with a smile today. Just wanted you to know you're on my mind, and I hope your day is filled with happiness, love, and beautiful moments. Take good care of yourself." So it's not asking for anything, but look,
but that's
Chase Rice.
But that's the well. What's the email say?
What email? That's
Like
the
if
email.
you were to hover over his name, what's the email?
Yeah, so I didn't put all that in because I didn't want to put
Chase
it. But
Rice
it's
9362572.
It's something like that. It's like Chase
at
Rice.
us.gov.
Well,
We'll
the
go
funny
with
thing is we're like in country radio. Oh, we used to be in country radio. So I immediately Googled. I'm like, what label is Chase Rice with? Because I could get like.
We can send an email.
6 months ago, I could have got Chase Rice on this podcast to defend himself.
I know it's oh how the mighty have fallen.
And so but I looked, he's not signed to any label anymore. I'm like, well, I don't know that label. So I could reach out to Chase and see, but I was hoping he knew somebody that we knew. And so I could get him on to talk about it. But
now,
since that's
I'm going to
not
ask
happen,
a really sensitive question here.
Okay.
Because clearly this is the beginning of a romance scam. This is what happens.
Yes.
A celebrity will reach out to normally an older woman who seems to be lonely and alone, and they kind of strike up this conversation. Oh, your profile looks so beautiful. Just hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
And then the person writes back, oh, thank you. Do I know you? And they'll be like, oh, actually, I'm a country singer. And then like they develop a relationship, right?
Yes.
And then at some point, Chase Rice falls on hard times.
I'm stuck in Canada.
He needs a plane ticket to get
Yeah.
to his next show. His label's not picking up the phone. Could you really wire him some money? Can you send him, $1,000 of Amazon, like iTunes gift cards?
And he'll send him.
And he'll pay you back.
He'll double it back. Yeah.
So immediately I see this and I go, okay, great. I want to interact with it. I want to take it as far as I can go because I always do with scammers. I always hang them on as long as possible.
Which is why they have all your information.
But then the personal thing that I want to ask is like, is Chase Rice like famous enough to be doing this? Because normally it's like
Well, I was hoping to get Chase Rice on the podcast, but now we can't that you said that.
you can edit it out.
Good, but I mean, it's a good point.
No, but like normally it's like a Garth Brooks. Normally
Yes,
it's like
but
a
I guess-
really, really well-known name. And I'm not
Would
saying Chase
Chase
Rice
be
isn't
believable?
famous.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like you would really have to know country music to
Yeah.
know Chase Rice.
It's a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
It would be Garth. It would be Tim McGraw. It would be, Gary LaVox. Even that. Nobody really knows the name of the
Yeah.
lead singer.
That'd have to be
of
I'm Rascal Flatts.
Rascal Flatts.
Yeah.
Like you need that name recognition where somebody goes, "Oh my gosh, it's Tim McGraw."
Yeah.
As opposed to like, "Oh, Chase Rice."
But
And then
that's
when you
more
Google
unbelievable,
him,
right? 'Cause
you
like
go,
Tim
"Oh,
McGraw-
he's famous."
You're like Tim McGraw, like, I don't know if that's true. But
Please.
Chase Rice might be true.
But people do that
So,
all the time. People
I
think
know.
they're talking to Alec Baldwin, and they think they're talking to like, Bradley Cooper, and
So
nobody questions it.
The weird thing is this is from so it's from a Gmail, which I'm like, it's probably not Chase Rice. But it's on a reply from a previous message that came in with his picture on it that says, "Hey there, I'm Chase Rice. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for supporting my music. Fans like you are the reason I keep doing what I love every day. Your love and support truly mean the world to me, and I'm really grateful to have you as part of my fan family. Much love always." So this was sent on May 15th.
Yeah,
And
so
this
it's a
is like
long-term scam.
It's a long play for him
Yeah.
to just be like, "Hey, good morning." Well, the My Beautiful is obviously.
What's the Gmail? What's the email?
It's ChaseRiceCello@gmail.com.
Cello?
Yeah, CELLO. Chase Rice Cello
You always got a little room for cello.
at Gmail. If anybody wants to email this guy and see if he wants to
Yeah.
send, if he needs money.
Yeah.
If it's the actual Chase Rice, please reach out. Because I would like
I mean, he's
to
not going
address.
to now that I insulted
I would
him.
like to address your PR campaign. I appreciate you calling me
Don't-
beautiful.
yeah.
But I think you need to talk to your.
Was it for the
PR guy.
Nick and Kristen account or was it to
I think it was
yours?
Nick and Kristen.
Oh, so he
So
could be talking to me.
It could be talking to you. I'm assuming he's not talking to me. So if it's really you, I apologize.
No, I
we
apologize
should
too.
have you
I'm
on the
not
podcast.
saying you're not
Yeah.
famous.
I'm not. Yeah,
But
you're
I mean, we can
famous.
agree you're not Garth famous, right?
Who is?
I
Right?
mean, like,
who's Garth?
is like, I mean, can we just say that? We can agree to that.
All right.
I think we can agree to that. It's okay.
Chase.
Come on,
Come on,
Chase.
Chase.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You've been around for a long time, but come on.
And we love you.
You know.
We love your music.
You know.
But you know.
You
Like,
know.
Just like we're not Seacrest famous or anyone else famous.
Or anyone else that's currently on the air because they got
Yeah.
to keep their jobs and we didn't.
It's true. Speaking
There's
of
not
which,
a lot of them left though.
we're brought to you by the Clark County Trash Pandas, the ones paying our light bill. Thank you to the Clark County Trash Pandas for supporting us and supporting their community. They're out in Vancouver doing all the things that they love and helping out. They have a charity that they just started, the Trash Pandas Founders Organization. Go follow them on Facebook and Instagram. And be sure to check them out at clarkcountytrashpandas.com. What are you doing?
I realized I'm not following them.
Damn, bro.
I know. Well, I don't ever go on Facebook. That's what I'm telling you.
Or Instagram. They're on Instagram
I'm
too.
not on Instagram.
What are you on?
I'm on TikTok exclusively at this point.
All right. Well.
All right. Follow.
If anybody follow us
it.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I'm there.
I can't wait.
Kristen's not doing anything, but I'm the one doing all the stuff.
Yeah. I don't do anything on Facebook.
Thank you to the Clark County Trash Pandas. We appreciate you.
Nick wrote his own Father's Day tribute.
I did write my own, and even then I was like,
I mean, he's okay.
Yeah, it's like he's fine. Thanks, bro. So yeah, thank you for watching and subscribing.
Thank you.
Hopefully to wherever you're listening to this, and we'll see you on the next one.